the matchup that you're most looking forward to seeing in the NBA Finals is what, Mike?
Individual matchup is hard. I just think you have this entertaining Pacers team that loves to run up and down the floor. There's so many possessions they have where four different guys will touch the ball, and only one of them will actually put the ball on the floor. The ball really moves, and that's the type of offense that you have to play against an elite defense like OKC. I mean, OKC, they're the definition of smothering, suffocating, and Indiana's a team with ball movement that might be able to deal with that. So it's the overall Indiana offense against the OKC defense. There are some nights where I've watched OKC where if you're watching how they seem to double everybody, it almost feels like they have six players on the floor. That's how good they are. And Indiana with their ball movement might test that. And that's what I'm looking forward to the most.
What's your insight on Carlisle? He's fascinating to me, Mike, you know, and he's been around, he's been there, he's done that. This is a potential career capstone for him, former player, coach around the league here, and he seems to be hitting every button right now. He's in a zone, it feels like to me right now.
Rich, he's super smart, and he obviously loves the game. What I like about him, he never comes across like he knows all the answers, and he knows sometimes he's got to make some changes, and he's not afraid to change, and he's not afraid to try different things. And the players really respond to that. And I think him coaching this team, and it's like this throughout the league, if you leave a coach in place, continuity is the most underrated part of success in all of sports, but for me, especially, watching the NBA. So he knows the nuances of his players now. He's been with them now for several years. They know each other so well. And I think he's another one of those guys that he gives great confidence to the players that he coaches. And any big time player will tell you that has been a huge part of their success and a huge part of their growth. When a coach has confidence in you, when you're going out on the floor and if you make a mistake, he's okay with it because he knows it's coming from a good place. And Carlisle does that. He instills confidence into his players.
And, the other coach has got quite a story too, Mike. I mean, Holy Cross assistant, a G League guy, and now he can be hoisting the Larry O.B.? Mike, I'll give you the floor on the coach of the year here, Mike.
Yeah, I'm to use again. It's just super smart. His mind works in so many different ways. Players respond to him. Same thing. Not afraid to play 9-10 guys, knowing that playing a 10th guy at this point in the season might pay dividends down the road. But he also listens to the players and allows them to give them a lot of input in terms of what he wants to try. But his story is unbelievable. And I think Sam Presti deserves a lot of credit. So Presti has him, and he decides to give him the G League job and have him coach there for 5 years. It's like a player. So you want a player every year to get a little better. He wanted Mark Daigneault to get a little better. And then when it was time, he had 5 years of making all the decisions in the G League, which is a hard league to coach, because there are all sorts of intangibles thrown at you day in and day out. And he was able to do that and come on. And he right now, he's one of the best coaches in the NBA. And I think his age factor and the age factor of the players, there's great connection with them. They absolutely love him as well. And, right now, the guy, coach of the year already once, might be an NBA championship coach this year. It's an incredible story.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.